Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm so happy you're here. From the title, we already know what this video is going to be about, and it was suggested, which I really appreciate. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. We have 3 piles to pick from, obviously: selenite, rose quartz, and moonstone. So let's just get into it. Pick your pile now. Hi, pile number 1. If you picked the selenite, this reading is for you. So first of all, this is already going to be a hard pile, mostly because I think it's going to be really short because it's really great. I think this is actually kind of like the best one out of the 3 in my opinion, but everyone has different love languages, so maybe it's not the best one for every single person, but you guys got the best pile. Don't tell the rest. Where do we start? So to kind of set the tone, we have the Great Achievements card. So this person already kind of like your future spouse, how they're going to treat you. First of all, the reason why they treat you the way that they're going to treat you, which is amazing, is because they kind of feel like you're the best thing that ever happened to them. You're the best that they can ever get. Like, you're it. Like, I think that as soon as they meet you, for some of you guys are gonna be like together, inseparable, and then just quick marriage, quick future family life, whatever it is that you guys want. It's really, really beautiful. They treasure you. Like on your birthdays, I think this person is quite romantic, and on your birthday, they don't forget your birthday. They don't forget anniversaries. They don't forget important things, little details. This person is very like attentive and pays a lot of attention. So like they'll give you, little gifts every now and then, maybe bring flowers. Sorry if you hear my kitty. Just wants some loving. I think that's how your person's kind of also gonna be. Like, they're gonna need you to kind of be, they're gonna need affection and attention. I think that's why Felipe came over, because he sees me giving the cards some attention and affection, and I think that's your person. They're gonna, like, your future spouse, they're gonna need you to, like, give them love and attention and affection, which is, of course, to be expected. Felipe. Sorry. So then moving on, we have the Two of Pentacles, which talks about balance and unity. And I think that in your everyday life with your person, they're not going to leave you. Did y'all see that? He's never done that before. So I think your person's kind of going to be a little bit like that, and we'll talk about that soon. So weird, because from the beginning, your pile has been full of synchronicities of just like things kind of working out and working together. We have the world twice. Okay, so like y'all are like fated. Y'all are meant to be. This is like your karma, their karma, which is good karma. So yes, a lot of unity. Your everyday tasks are gonna be like done together. So like if you guys, maybe one of you guys likes to cook and the other one is better at cleaning, and you guys will take turns at that, and you guys will make a really great team. Like, you're each other's quite literally other half, as cheesy as that is. And the reason that they are so about you is because you are the world to them. You are their whole world, and they revolve around you. You are their sun. They quite literally get a little sad without you. For some of you guys, some people can think that this person is a little bit clingy, but I think this person just is scared to lose you. There's a lot of fear that they sometimes feel. Like, they're very nervous that you're going to leave them and that you're going to pick someone else and that they're not, you know, good enough. And I think this isn't like an everyday thing. I think everybody has, you know, little bouts of doubt and low self-esteem and self-doubt and, you know, maybe low confidence just at times. So sometimes your person will have to deal with that as well as you, but I do think it's important to set boundaries, so don't forget that. But for some of you guys, your person could be a musician of sorts or an artist, and they kind of like to sing to you, serenade, maybe play their instrument until you fall asleep, kind of lull you to sleep. They're gonna be your lullaby. Just take that as it resonates. They're gonna be your lullaby. They'll always come home with, like, you know, no one's perfect, but most days they'll come home happy to see you, happy that you are in their life, that you are there to greet them. Or maybe when you come home, maybe you come home first, they're just going to be happy to see you and just ask you how your day was and, you know, is there anything they can do? And if they were home first, they'll probably be, you know, have dinner ready or have an idea for dinner, or picked up the house a little bit, or, you know, laid down the kids, like made them chill out. Whatever the case is, this person is going to be very... Oh, I did mention that we were going to talk about a little bit of the clinginess. They're kind of, like I said, they have this fear of losing you, a fear that you will choose someone else and that they, you know, maybe weren't good enough. So that at times can make them a little like, they kind of can cling on to you, or they can kind of like smother you a little bit. I don't want to say like suffocate you, but maybe they're the same things. I think you'll just have to remind them, like, hey, you know, I married you, we're together, I need you to work on this on your own. I can't, you know, they can't put this on you if you're not like doing anything wrong, if you're not out there like, you know, sleeping or seeing other people. I think that you need to let them know, like, hey, I chose you, we're in this together, I need you to work on those feelings because they're their feelings. And I don't think they will try to put them on you, but sometimes you'll kind of see them withdraw a little bit and you're like, hey, what's going on? And they'll just be like, well, listen, I'm just going through some things, they're personal, nothing to do with you, but you know, it will affect us. And it's normal, we all have things that we're always working on, and that's okay. And then we have loyal heart. Like I said, like, from the moment you guys meet, you guys will mirror each other, you guys will love each other, you guys will be like instant connection, instant, like, this is my person, instant recognition that you're soulmates, like the really good kind of soulmates, the ones that don't have to go through like a ton of heartbreak and like drama and stress. It's really beautiful. And they will treat you very fair. Like I said, all the things that you guys do together will be, you know, done without you having to carry them, or without you having to force them or pull them along or any of that. And as a matter of fact, they're the ones that are always going to be like, not always, but, you know, as much as they can, if you can also mirror them, but as much as they can, they're going to take action first. Like, if there's an argument, you know, they'll be the first to come to you to, like, hey, let's talk about it, or I'm sorry, like, how are we feeling about this? So they're not going to really like give you the cold shoulder a lot or just ignore the problems. They're always going to come at you with, like, let's talk about it. They're going to be quite open, and communication is going to be fucking amazing. Congratulations on that. But yeah, they're going to come towards you and always come to you with, like, hey, this is how I feel. I think even before you guys get married, even in the talking stages, they're going to just always be wearing their heart on their sleeve, always like, hey, this is how I'm feeling, how are you feeling, right? They'll check in with you, but they'll also let you know how they're feeling. that's all I really have for you. Your person's quite great. Of course, everybody, no one's perfect, so I did want to share that part with you guys. Sorry, Felipe is like all over me again. That's your person. You're gonna, people are always gonna be like, I think your person likes PDA. I think not like a lot, like overwhelmingly, but they're not afraid to hold your hand and kiss you and love you, even in public. They don't let you ever feel like you're not wanted. And I think that maybe if you're not into PDA, that's something that you guys will have to work on. Kind of that thing where you're gonna feel like, oh, you're kind of like you're on me right now, and there's people around, and I feel uncomfortable. And they're like, but I just love you all the time. You're gonna be like, I understand, but so it's something you guys will have to work on, which in my opinion is not a bad issue to have, because every couple has issues, and that's not a bad one. So pile number 1, thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know if any of this resonated in the comments, and I'll see you guys later. Hi everyone, pile number 2. If you picked the rose quartz, this reading is for you. I'm happy you're here. I hope everyone is well. So, where to begin? I want to start off saying that I don't really talk about twin flames because twin flames isn't really something that you honestly kind of want. I mean, I personally wouldn't, is what I should say. And I think I've met my twin flame. And the reason being, you don't always end up with your twin flame. In your case, you do. But you're meeting your twin flame is you go through a lot with this person, and like it's really hard to get this out. There's a lot that you learn, a lot of wisdom that you gain. It's like you cannot put a value, numerical value, any kind of value on the immense learning and growing that this person can spark, or that you can go with. So like soulmates, they're people you grow with, lessons to be taught, but this is like tenfold. And a lot of people believe that there's only one twin flame. I hope there's only one twin flame, because I cannot handle another, but this is your twin flame. Yeah, I feel that very strongly. So how will they treat you? So I'm gonna give you the good, but every relationship, no relationship is honestly perfect, and everybody has things to work on, but they really, really, if you hear my cat in the background, I'm sorry. He just wants to say hi, and I'm just like, brother, I'm trying to do a video. Okay, so your person can be kind of a workaholic. I think that this person, we'd want them to be, but they're not always the most romantic. They're kind of a more intellectual, no nonsense. You're gonna kind of have to either give them hints or straight up tell them like, hey, can we do something romantic for Valentine's Day? And then they'll have to then kind of be like, oh, I forgot that part. This person is not a bad person. This person loves you and cares about you a lot, but I think that is something that will come up, is like you having to remind them like, hey, like we need to do something, like I'm in the mood for some romance. I'm in the mood for some being courted. Like you kind of, it's not that they forget like your worth or how much you mean to them. It's just that it kind of the way that they take care of you and the way that they show you that they love you and need you and want you in their life is by taking care of you physically. And what I mean by that is, yes, one, sexually, but two, like they want to make sure that you have a roof over your head. They want to make sure that you don't need anything, that you're not hungry, that you're not cold, that you're not broke, that you have the things that you want to have. Even if doesn't matter the gender, like this person wants you to kind of like, if you like to get ready and dress and get cute, Like they want to pay that for you. Like if you like to get your nails done, doesn't matter the gender, if you like to, you know, have the nicest sneakers, whatever the case is for you, they want to do that for you. They want to give that to you. They work very hard. They work very hard to express their love to you in those ways. So that's why, you know, when you're like, hey babe, like I need a different kind of show of appreciation, they're more than happy to do it, but they just have to kind of be told. And I think that as long as you guys work on communication, it's okay. It's not a big deal. They're also very, very quick to forgive and forget when like you guys fought, or when you maybe hurt their feelings or something. They're just very quick to be like move on, and like if their ego's bruised, if their feelings are hurt, whatever, they feel it for a bit, and then they're like, all right, like whatever. They don't take things personally. But there's a lot of harmony and balance that you guys can eventually gain. I think that both of you guys are going to have to go on your own journey, and this connection is going to be quite trying at times. And in the end, I feel like it might feel like you give a little bit more than they give. And I don't know if that's true, but I think that is a feeling that you might have. But through that feeling, you're still going to be with this person. I think you guys could be maybe coworkers, or you guys could create stuff together, or quite simply, you guys could have a family together, children, or you guys could create art or have hobbies that are together. But you guys are gonna do a lot of like cleaning up the relationship, the situation, you know, removing toxic habits that you guys might have had. Like you guys are gonna go through it. I think you guys will be together for a really long time, and then, you know, get married after that. So it's gonna be a very slow and long process with this person, and I think in the end you will find it very worth it. But if you don't, down the line, and just remember that it's not the 1950s anymore. Women can divorce men, and I mean, well, people can be divorced in general. But yeah, and your person's gonna be kind of like they're gonna test you. They're gonna like to bother you. I think they like to get like a rise out of you. It's usually harmless, like just like maybe poke fun or have some banter. Like it's quite friendly and jokingly, but they like to see if they can make you like, you know, they want to fire you up, and sometimes that can translate in the bedroom. I think that your guys is, like I said, they like to take care of you physically, so they like their foreplay is going to be mental foreplay that gets them going, and gets you going, and so then you guys have explosive sex. It's not going to be like toxic fighting. It's going to be playful fighting, maybe even playful wrestling, that type of situation. Pile 2, I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching me, and I will see you on the next video. Hello, pile number 3. If you picked the moonstone, this reading is for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy you're here. So, how will your person treat you, your future spouse? Well, really, really beautifully, first of all. I think that, and I do want to let you know that if anything bad or unpleasant, I should say, or negative comes up, I will talk about it. Just because I don't believe in only addressing the good. I think we should, you know, talk about everything. So, with them, you guys being together, you guys will have like an increase in life. Like, as you go along with your person, you guys will only get better. And I think it's not going to start out that way, meaning I think that you guys will have something is telling me that one of you guys or both of you guys could be quite young when you guys marry, and maybe not physically, but definitely maybe not emotionally either. This person is very emotionally mature. I think maybe they've lived with their parents for a while, so they don't really understand money the way that you do once you move out of your parents' house. Um, for most people. The second thing, like once you get your first job and you have to pay all these bills, so there's that. And second of all, I really feel it's that like just in financial, just in the financial area, I think is where you're they're kind of they're gonna kind of struggle, but as you grow with them emotionally, maybe physically, however it works for you guys will be better financially, and the things that are already there, which is the emotional bond, the love, the respect, the care, all of it's going to continue, because this person, how they will treat you, first of all, the reason why they treat you so good is because they see you as like this, as royalty. And I think that's this person kind of worships the ground you walk on. And I say that because this is a queen. If you're male, it's a king for you. This is a queen, a king, someone who holds a whole life form in them. And for some of you guys, that be quite literally that you have children with this person, and so they just see the parent that you are. They see what you did, what you went through. If you're female, to give them the babies, so they're really, really aware of that and really grateful, and just like worship the ground you walk on. This person massages your feet, male or female, doesn't matter. This person massages your feet. They bow to you. So then they treat you that way, right? They treat you like, if you guys are laying down watching TV and you're like, man, I'm kind of hungry, they're like, what do you want? And they go get it. Or maybe, and you didn't mean, you were just talking out loud, and they're like eager and ready to be there for you in that way. And for some of you guys could be, hey babe, could you bring me a blanket? And they're more than happy to do it, even if they're busy doing something else and it doesn't bother them, and they're just like happy to take care of you and be there for you, and low-key be your servant a little bit. And I think for some of you guys, this translate into bed, where they just like really enjoy pleasing you. In some cases, they don't even really need anything for themselves. They don't need to finish, is what I'm trying to say. They just are happy that you did, and like that's their goal in bed. They are head over heels for you. They act a fool around people, but they're not foolish with you. They treat you with the care that most relationships need. Daily maintenance. And they make things happen. They just like, I think from the minute you guys meet them, they go through a change. They go through a transformation that was much needed, and like I said, I think it just goes back to them gaining maturity in some area of their life. Of course, it's different for everyone, but I'm really seeing that it's money, and maybe them moving out of their parents' house. It could be that when you guys first meet, they're living at home just because it's cheap and it's whatever, it works for them.
Looks like there's a problem.
Sorry, my Google Home. It just works for them, and then once you guys are together, they see like the lack of privacy that they have because they're at their parents, or they have roommates, or whatever the situation is. It makes them want to be better. It makes them want to be the person for you, and so they do. They take charge, they take action, they do it quick and swiftly, because they don't want to let you get away, because they think you are like, oh, I am not worthy type of energy and situation that this person has. And they are quite gentle with you. Like, they just like to cuddle you and be sweet to you and kiss your forehead and kiss your face, and just lay with you. Sometimes they like to use you as their pillow. It's really cute. And they're just constantly like reminding you, like maybe throughout the day, they just constantly, not constantly, but like fairly often, right? This person isn't clingy, this person isn't suffocating. Talk to number 1 about that. This person's just like checks in on you like, hey babe, work was good, love you, right before you guys move in together, before you guys get married. Hey babe, love you. Or they send you memes, or they send you TikToks, or they tag you on Instagram. That, you know, they don't let any area of life kind of be neglected as a way to communicate and let you know that they're thinking about you. um, like I said, it's nothing crazy or stalker. Like, they're not literally, quite literally on every social media, like sending you a Snapchat, sending you, not, you know, reaching you on what's the one that LinkedIn? They're not messaging you on there. But whatever form of social media, maybe you don't, they just text you. Um, they just, you know, or send you articles about, you know, a recipe, whatever the case is. They send you little things that are like, I was thinking about you. And I think you guys have a lot of fun together. There's like a playfulness, but like a really sweet playfulness. There's not mean spirited, because I think some people like to be a little mean, but it's like all in good fun. Until someone gets butthurt, but this person's not like that. They like to keep it really sweet and really sweet, really sweet and really nice. They're not out to like draw blood when they're playing with you. For some of you guys, I can see that they kind of like to maybe brush their fingers through your hair, or like even brush your hair quite literally, maybe even braid your hair quite literally. You know, if you don't have hair, maybe they like to rub on your baldo head because they love you. Pile number 3, that's all I really have for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this resonates for you, and if you claim it, I hope you claim it, and I will see you guys on the next video.